Hey everybody, sorry about that. I have to redo this. I had technical difficulties. I am back. Today we'll be talking about the side hustle Userbrain. Userbrain is a good way to make some extra cash on the side. I average $60 a week with them. They pay through PayPal, whatever. Once you submit payment on your account, it's takes what 1 to 3 business days. I've never not been paid. It's a great side hustle to have. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, please. We'll get started in a second. So, what we're going to do today, we are going to, I'm going to walk you through the steps. I'm going to tell you, pretty much how easy it is. I know it can be overwhelming when they say speak everything out loud, right? But it's not bad. And this is coming from a person that really don't like talking too much. Um, I'm kind of a quiet little worker bee, but this will show you exactly what you're expecting. And I know they actually give you like examples. They give you examples, but sometimes it's good to have someone break it down even further. Um, Very good information to have, showing you exactly each step by each step. So, okay. So, if you have any questions, if anybody's live, I know nobody's live at this moment, but if you have any questions, put them in the comments. That way, if someone else has that question, but they go to the comments, you may have already had that question answered for them, and that's very helpful to everybody. That way, we all can do great. Okay. So let me do one more thing. But like I said, Userbrain is a good side hustle to have. They and it's actually kind of fun. Now, don't come back to me and say I thought you said it was fun and it's not, but it's to each his own. But I think it's fun just because you get to see some companies before they actually go live, right? And you get to see how their system is, how their website is, and you can say, hey, I had in on that because I showed them that this was like this, and now they, put that into consideration, right? Okay, let's go over here. All right, so this video is to show you how to maximize your income with Userbrain. The first step, apply, right? Very simple. You're gonna upper right hand corner select create free account. Okay, easy as pie, right? Then you are going to put your email address that you want to use and your password, and you're going to create the account. All right, now there's one slide that's missing. After that, they want you to verify a phone number. So you're going to put a phone number in there and you're going to verify it. Now, if you want to have multiple accounts, that is your prerogative. You cannot use the same number. Okay. So I need my account to get paid to test. The reason why I posted this is because I had a couple of people say, oh, I didn't get the test. Like the test is immediately after you apply. So if you don't get the test immediately after you apply, then 9 times out of 10, you click the wrong one. Okay. So then after that, you're going to create your profile. Jane Doe. I live in the United States. I speak English. I was born in 1984 and I'm a female. Then you're going to list all the devices that you have available for testing. I left out the PC, forgot to do that, right? Remember, you can't do anything wrong. The first thing to make clear, you can't do anything wrong. Just don't curse, okay? You want to be professional, And I wanted to add that in there just because sometimes people have that in their nature where they just kind of cuss. Try not to cuss. That's not saying to lie. Now, if you don't like the website, let them know you don't like the website. But don't say, I don't like this damn website. No, don't say that. I don't like the website. Okay, then the next thing is why? I don't like this website because the navigation is terrible. Then, why is the navigation terrible? I don't like this website because the navigation is terrible. It doesn't give me options to easily sign in. Like, just whatever, okay? So, tip 2, try to fill yourself in the user scenario. Sometimes you'll be given scenarios on a character that you have to play for that particular site. For example, if the scenario says you're invited to a wedding next weekend and you're looking for a proper outfit, really think about what would you search for in that situation. Think about which colors, which patterns, which materials, and so on and so forth, right? Try to find the right size for you and maybe even make your choice depending on the weather next weekend. If you really think and feel yourself into a user scenario, the test will be more realistic and talking your thoughts out loud won't be much of a problem. So, pretty much what it's saying is put yourself in that scenario's shoes. That way, if you're acting out like you're really doing it, okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. My computer reset. I don't know what happened, but that's okay. Um, and I have to see if it's something on my end that I'm supposed to get a notification for that too. I'm not sure. Um, so you're gonna play that character. If they tell you to go to this wedding website to pick out an outfit, imagine yourself actually being invited, right? So that way it's a lot easier for you. You don't have to come up with things. So if you have to search for an outfit, just act like you're really searching for the outfit, but speak everything out loud. Okay, that makes sense. Tip 3, things you can comment on in every test. Sometimes it may occur where the scenario is kind of hard for you to think yourself into, right? So sometimes you'll get an example of what would you expect to happen before clicking on something. Well, how would you know if you've never seen this website before, right? I'll give you an example. For instance, if the test says, what do you expect to happen after you click sign in? Well, normally after you click sign in, you have to have your username or email address and your passcode, right? So if they say before, don't click on it, they don't want you to click on it. And they'll tell you that. So make sure you pay attention to the instructions. It may say, don't do it, but if you were to click on sign up, what do you think will pop up next? Well, of course, probably my name, address, phone number, email address. So you would say that. I would expect to see my name, a pop up for my name, my address, email address. It's very simple. And then how easy or difficult was it to find the area of information that they're asking you to look for? So they may say navigate through the system and locate this. Be honest about it. Well, it was very easy because it was listed at the top. Or it wasn't easy at all. I had to click into a lot of things to try to navigate to find it. So they don't want you to lie. Definitely be very descriptive but professional. Okay, so now we are going to do the test. So, after you put in all that information on the previous slides, you verified everything, they want you to get started. So if you're not seeing the screen immediately after you sign up, something didn't go right. They're going to walk you through everything that I did with you. Then down here, I have read and understand the Get Started Guide, continue with your qualification test. Okay. Now, this is the old one that I created, so I'm going to have to sign in with that. So let's sign in. Ah, yes, it was correct. Oh, so hold on. Let me drag this up here right quick. It's telling me something's not updated. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Let's sign in. All right. Do you do this one, Michelle? Have you ever done this one before? I think I'm gonna do try my UI next, just because that one is kind of along the lines of this one, and actually the try my UI, you make more. You make a whole lot more with that one. That one I make about $150 a week, but the only thing about that one is you the only thing about that one is you have to qualify for some of the tests. And if it's something that you haven't done before, then it'll say, it won't allow you to do it. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the delay. Okay, yes, just go ahead and make that money. You signed up and forgot. Don't be forgetting about that extra cash. Okay, so you're signed in. You created the account. For whatever reason, it didn't walk me through these other steps, but once you sign in everything, it'll show you how to download it, and it's really in layman's terms, right? So up here in the upper right hand corner, you're going to click that, and it says start qualification test now. This box that you're seeing, it will tell you everything that you're supposed to do. Even inside this box, you want to speak everything out loud. You want to be very descriptive. You want to talk slow. Don't talk super slow, but talk slow enough to where the person whose website that you're testing knows where you are, knows what you're saying, and can understand clearly, okay? So once I start, I won't be talking to you guys anymore. I'll actually be doing the test, right? Okay, so let me go up here and get this stuff out of there. You don't want any other background stuff open, so that, because it's going to be recording your screen. So I'm going to hit this. I'm going to start qualification test now. Find a quiet place with no distractions. Try to complete each task before moving on, so don't try to rush ahead. Continuously speak your thoughts out loud. Okay. To record test, Userbrain will use your microphone. And then they'll have one available, and of course, here's your audio input level. Next. Share your screen. So you're going to find the screen that you're on. And so, I have 3. Well, here we go. Up here in the right hand corner, you will see your task here after you start recording. Open site and start recording. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go up here in tasks. Welcome to your qualification test. To improve your chances of getting approved to conduct paid tests, please make sure to do the following. Use a headset and avoid loud background noises. Read your tasks and questions out loud and clearly. Complete your task thoroughly and answer all questions. Input fake information if no other details are given. Example, john@doe.com. Please think out loud during the entire test. You can now continue. Okay. Next step. Take a look at this site and answer the following questions. You can scroll down if you wish, but please don't click on anything yet. Okay, so I'm not going to click on anything. What is the first thing you notice? What can you do on this site? What products or services are offered on this site? Who is this site intended for? Okay, so the first question I'm going to answer is, what is the first thing you notice? So I'm going to click out of this. So the first thing I notice is that it's an online shop because it's right there and it's clear to me. And as I scroll down, they have best-selling features and it looks like kid stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here to my tasks. I'm going to answer the next question. What can you do on this site? Okay, so what can I do on this site? Looks like I can shop online apparently. It has new arrivals, sale, catalog, toys. So it has toys and clothing. So it looks like I can purchase toys and clothing. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here, click on that. What products or services are offered on this site? Okay, so I'm going to click out of that. So products and services, it looks like it has toys, clothing, footwear, arts and crafts, books, teaching aids, feeding, and accessories. So it has a long list of things that you can purchase. Okay, and it looks like, yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff, right? So I'm going to go back up here and click. Who is this site intended for? Okay, so who is this site intended for? It looks like it's geared towards children. Yeah, it looks like it's geared towards kids, boys and girls. It has toys and clothes and shoes and all this different stuff on there. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to click up here. And so I've answered all those questions. I'm going to next step. How often do you use similar sites to this one? So I'm going to click out. I use sites like this sometimes, considering, I have children. So I've never seen one like this one, exactly like this one, but I've touched some sites that are, kind of like this one. So I'm going to click back up here. I'm going to click on sometimes. Next step. Imagine that the products and services offered on this site are intended for you. Do whatever you think you are supposed to do. Example, buy a product, make a booking, create an account, etc. Please note, it's not enough, for example, to put things simply into your cart, your shopping cart, or just talk about creating an account. Instead, go ahead and test the process as far as possible. You can stop before actually going through with the payment, of course. Please don't forget to think out loud, okay? And so my options are I could not complete the task and I have completed the task. Okay, so I'm going to click out of here. So me, I'm a person, I just want to be able to shop as a guest. So I'm hoping that I can go on here and just shop as a guest. So I'm going to go to sale items because I love a good sale. So I like that it's up here and just right there in your face. So I'm going to click on sale. Okay. So it looks like it shows that I have 76 products to view. And I like that that's right there. It's just bam, right in your face. Let's see what this filter option is. Oh, okay. So I like the fact that I can choose my child's age. So I don't have to go through looking at all the other stuff. I can just get right to the nitty gritty. And it looks like there's 9 products available for for sale for ages 6. Okay, so what is sort? Oh, okay, so you have the option to sort by featured, alphabetical order, prices high to low. So that's interesting. I like that option. Okay, so well, it looks like they have a pretty decent sale. I think my child would like the crochet bear, so I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on it again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so crochet bear. I really like the fact that it has Afterpay. I've used Afterpay before, and a lot of sites don't offer that. So that's definitely a bonus for this site to have Afterpay available, because sometimes you may not want to pay all of it up front. So that's great. And it's on sale for $12.95. That's a good thing. And I like the fact that it lets me know that will be my payments bi-weekly. Okay, so I'm going to add that to cart. Okay, so my cart, and then continue shopping. Okay, click that. Okay, so I'm not liking the fact that it took me out of my filter and put me back in all, because I'm seeing it says 575 products. So I'm not too happy about that. I was hoping it would take me back to my filter. So now I'm going to have to go back up to sale. I'm going to do filter and go back to age 6 because I wanted it to be just for that. Okay. So, okay, now after doing all that over again, so now I have the option to find. So that's kind of cute as well. So I'm going to click on the sewing line. And it looks like that's on sale as well. That's cool. Of course, it seems like the whole site has Afterpay option. And so I'm going to get that. So I'm going to add that to cart. Okay, so this time I think I'm going to try backspace because I don't want to have to go back to putting in all that information again. Okay, so backspace twice takes me back here. Okay, so I kind of like this as well. So I'm going to get this Lego set. I'm going to click on it. And that's a pretty good sale. So I'm going to add that to cart as well. Okay, so I think I'm done. I think that's all my child needs. And so I'm going to scroll down to checkout. I do actually like they do have additional options. Shop Pay, PayPal, and GPay. So you don't just have to pay with a credit or debit card. I do enjoy that because some people, kind of like doing PayPal options so their information is not on just every website. Okay, so checkout. Okay. So I really don't want to put any of my information in here as far as like email address. So I don't know if I'm able to just sign up as a guest and then just ship, because I don't want to get emails from everything. So I wish it was an option to just sign up as a guest to where I don't get emails, every day. So okay, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on my tasks, and I have completed that task. Next step, how would you rate your overall experience with this website? So I'm going to rate it a 7. I'm going to rate it a 7 just because of the continue to shopping section. I would hope that if I clicked on that, it'll take me back to the filter that I was at, and I would like to have the option to check out as a guest. Next step, is there something that you would change on the site? So I would like to change the option to check out as a guest. I would also like to have the option to continue shopping without being taken back to the main screen. Okay, and so I'm going to click finish recording. Okay, and so I can go through and review all of this. to make sure that I answered all the questions and I was very descriptive. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm saying yes, I answered. Can you hear your voice loud and clear? Let's see. Okay, so yes, I can hear myself loud and clear. Welcome to your qualification test. Yes, I spoke to improve your chances of getting approved to conduct paid tests thoroughly. So I'm going to hit yes, right? So now, after you're done with this, what you're going to do is you're going to upload the qualification test. So after you upload the qualification test, it takes up to 7 business days to hear back. Now, it only took me 2 hours to hear back, but I don't know what their log is like. It may take longer than that. So if you don't get it in 2 hours like I did, don't get discouraged. What it is, like I said, they could just be having a lot of applicants. So 7 business days. Don't include the weekend. 7 business days. Once you hear back, they're going to email you, tell you whether you passed or failed. They are going to talk about, so if you passed, they're going to say, okay, you passed. If there's any rooms for improvement, they'll state that. If you failed, of course, you failed, so they're going to give you room for improvement. Now, I haven't failed one, so I'm not sure if they'll give you another option to do so, to do it over. And now, if they don't, you already know, get another email address, right? So once you're done, like I said, you upload the qualification test and then you wait. Once you hear back that you were accepted, I think I received 2 tests the same day I was accepted. The same way you do the qualification test is the exact same way that you'll do the actual testing. They will rate you on every test that you do. I think it's 5 stars. I want to say 5 stars. Now, they'll rate you. So if your ratings are low, you're not going to get many tests. And it's possible they may disqualify you from taking any additional testing. So take it serious if you really want to, maximize your income. Any companies that see 4 to 5 stars, oh yeah, they're going to want you to start doing it. And then also Userbrain will see, okay, your ratings are pretty high, so we're going to start sending you more. The better you do, the more tests that you receive. And then you'll be able to go into your profile to see what your ratings are, if that makes any sense. So after seeing that, do you have any additional questions as to what I just went through? Because like I said, seeing that website and it seems like that's the same one. They give you just one video. So what I just showed you is exactly the same test that you're going to do. So yes, the tests are out there. The question is, are the tests out there for everyone to grab? Does a test appear if you can't get to it immediately? So yes, the tests are out there for everybody to grab. So if you see them available, grab them. I don't think I've seen one last more than 45 minutes. So up here in the upper right hand corner, right here where you see this one, if you come to your computer and you see that one, that's letting you know that there's a task available. Okay. But click up in there often, because sometimes mine likes to sign me out. So if I click up there, it'll it'll go away. So just because it has one up there too, it means it hasn't reset itself to remove itself. So if you see one, just try to grab it as soon as you can. Like, with the difference between Userbrain and TryMine, Userbrain, every now and again they'll ask you if you qualify. I think it was one time I had to qualify for a test because they needed a specific type of person to review it. TryMine, they pay way more, But on a lot of them, you have to be, they might want an accountant to review something or somebody that's worked at a law firm. So they pay way more, but you don't qualify for all of them either. So, like this one, on average, I make about $60 a week on a good week. Try my, I've made up to $200 a week. They pay way more. But this one is still good to have because, like I said, if you have both of them tied together, you can be making over $200 a week doing so. So try my UI. They email me a lot. Um, they go away pretty fast because they pay good. So sometimes I'll get an email and I'm sitting at my desk and I'll click on it immediately and it's gone because somebody grabbed it that fast. So definitely make sure that you have your notifications on your email um, to notify you as soon as they send one. The downside to them is I don't like that when they send you a notification for one task, they send the email 5 times. Like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking it's 5 tasks and it's just one available. But try my. They also have the app where they do a lot of app testing on there too, so you can do both. I wish they would allow you to do it on an iPad as opposed to an iPhone, only because whenever I turn my notifications off, they still come through when you're recording. So, and if that happens, you can't send it. But try my, I think it's like between $10 to $15 a task, and they I think they pay within 2 business days, 2 to 3 business days through PayPal. Now both of them do through PayPal. But yes, so after you submit your qualification test, they'll send you a confirmation email and they say you have completed it. We will notify you within 7 days, either way. So whether you pass or fail, you'll know within 7 days. If it takes a little longer, sometimes the companies take longer than what they thought. Just continue to be patient and wait, because they're, like I said, they're going to let you know regardless whether you pass or fail. And then always remember to speak everything. Everything in that box that pertains to your test, you're going to say it out loud. Even when you click out of the box, you're going to say that. They want to hear everything, because if I'm sitting here and I have a website and I want to see how user friendly it is, I want to know exactly where this person is every time, because I can't really see your mouse too often. Your mouse too often. So I want to see where you are, what you're doing, what your thoughts are. So I want to feel like you're sitting right next to me and I'm watching you navigate through it. That's how descriptive you want to be. If you think you're talking too much, you're not. If you are quiet for more than, I'll say, 3 to 5 seconds, you're not talking enough. Speak everything out loud. Everything. And like I said, be professional. Don't be like, oh, I don't like this dang on website, it sucks. No, you don't have to say all that. I don't like this website because it's difficult to navigate through, because I don't see the options to sign in or see what they offer. Be descriptive. Talk slow, not super slow to where they're bored before you can even get through it. But if you don't like it, it's okay. They want to hear why. If you like it, they want to hear why. So don't just say, oh, I like this website. But why do you like it? I like this website because it's very colorful. It pops out at you. At the top, it has all the things where you can navigate through. So I don't have, it takes out the guesswork. Oh, there's a sign up button. Oh, this is what they offer. I don't like this website because it's very general. It doesn't pop out at you. It's not as colorful as I would expect it to be. It's hard to find the sign in area. Where do so definitely speak, 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 speak. And if I can do it, y'all, trust me, y'all can do it, because I don't really like talking. And people like, I can't tell, but when I'm showing people how to do things, it actually comes easier to me. But I'm quiet as kept, like So, but it's actually fun because you get some websites that are interesting. I'll just say that. Um, And so when you navigate through it, you might even chuckle or laugh at some of it. I had a website that was just absolutely crazy, I thought, but I had to be professional. And I said, well, when I clicked on, this particular button, I wasn't expecting to see blase blase. Okay, but you know, I've never seen like a adult site or anything like that, but I've seen some borderline stuff. But it's, like I said, just be professional. Did you have any more questions, Michelle? But yeah, this is, like I said, tie this one with Try My UI. I'm gonna go through that one within the next couple of days and see. Um, so I think I did that one first, and I think they send you the qualification test right after sign up as well. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to double check, and if it does, then I'll do the same thing like I'm doing with this one and walk you through it. Um, I also want to do um, admin, but I have to figure out the best way to show that one just because of, the information on there. So, okay. So, if anybody has any questions after watching this later, definitely please put in the comments. I will answer all questions. And definitely put in the comments because someone else might have that same question. And when they go to the comments, they might not have to ask it because it's already answered. If you liked it, if it helped you in any way, please like this video, share, please subscribe, and hit the bell notification. If you have any side hustles that you're curious about that you've seen and you're just not sure, um, anything about them, just put it in the chat. I'll look it up and see. I have 3 of them that I'm currently working on now. I'm waiting until like a couple of payments are issued at least before um, I bring it out and offer it. I just don't want to say it's good and then you never get paid for it. So, but yes, I'm trying to maximize my side hustles. I want to add a few more. Just clocking in at the 9 to 5 is not for me. I'm so used to the side hustle money, and it makes good. You get good money when you have the right ones. So